where Patriots defender Adrian Phillips is with us. Adrian is brought to us by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh, and he's with us on the Harbor One hotline. Adrian, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
We're good. You have been around a lot of football teams, good, bad, and indifferent. How have you and your teammates responded to what is a pretty important week of preparation going into a very big game against the Raiders? You're a vet. You've been around. How has it gone this week?
I think it's going pretty well. I mean, when you're in the situation that we're in, obviously, nobody wants to be 1-4, right? So the main thing that you have to do is make sure that you and your team communicate, just weather the storm. You know, there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days. I've been a part of teams where you could turn it around. You can win 10, 11 straight. And I've also been on good teams where it just continues to get worse and worse. So I would just say our emotions right now is just not getting too high, not getting too low, just keeping our head down and going to work, because we know what we have as a team. We just have to go out there and execute it.
So when you're looking at the Raiders, so obviously, like, there's no time to feel sorry for yourself in your position, because there are the Raiders just sitting there waiting for you guys. If you could write the headline, Monday's headline for me, would be what if you guys are successful? Like, what would you guys need to do? Like, when the game is over, would people be saying that you guys accomplished once the game is over?
We showed up. We showed up. I think that's our biggest thing. Just show up and do the job that we're paid to do. If everybody does their job, then we'll be okay. We'll come out with a win. So that would be my headline. The Patriots showed up. It's just that simple. You either show up or you don't.
Is it the fact that – because, I mean, there's bad plays. Not everybody's perfect, right? Was one of the problems is that too many people are making too many mistakes on the same play?
You know, when you have situations like we have where, just being blunt, our last two games have been blowouts. It's not one person. It's never really one person. You know, you might have those instances within the game where one big play might be one person, but throughout the whole game, it was just there's little stuff here and there from everybody. So our biggest thought right now is just to eliminate those one-offs that some people are having, and just go out there and try to play the way that we know that we can play. And if we up our effort and if we up our mental capacity, like, I think we'll be just fine. I think that's just what it is. Like, I can't go into the specifics because I don't want to give away the game plan, but there's stuff that everybody can do better, and we just need to do that.
Adrian Phillips with Gresh and Fourier here on this Patriots Friday. Does the ending of last year's game tie into, maybe, if anything, Adrian, more mental preparation for this year's game? Any carryover from last year in terms of how that game ended in an inglorious fashion?
Yeah, I mean, the game last year ended crazy. Nobody expected that ending. You thought we were going into overtime, and whatever happened. We gave up the touchdown on defense, and then unfortunately we gave the ball back to them for the game-winning touchdown. So, I mean, that sucked. But, we learned from it. You watch the game, you learn from it, you see how they're trying to attack us and what we can do better. And I think we're so far away from that from last year. I know it hasn't been shown on Sunday, but we're so far removed from what happened last year that there's this bigger fish to fry. Like, I think mentally, like, we're good on that standpoint from how that game ended last year, and it's not really carrying over to this year. We're just going out there thinking, like, hey, we need to get a win, and we're finna do whatever we can to get that win.
Is that kind of like because I was curious, like, do you guys think like your season is on the line on Sunday?
We're not really looking at it as a season on the line type of deal right now. We're just looking at it like just win one, and then next week win another one, then next week win another one. Like, we can't think too far ahead, because when you think too far ahead, like, it's not going to get better. If we're worried about freaking how many games we can lose, Kansas City, I don't even know, Denver, whoever we play off in the future, then we're not worried about our opponent right now. And this is the most important game. Like, this is the game that we need to win right now. So we can't necessarily think about what the future holds right now. We're just worried about winning and worrying about putting the right product out on the field. I think that's our main goal. Like, just put the right product out there and let everything else fall where it may.
Adrian, you guys are leaving today. You're a veteran. Why leave early? How does it help in the transition? I'm curious from a player's perspective, going out on a Friday. Is that the right way to handle it from the as you see it?
Yeah, I think so. I actually like leaving on Fridays. Just being out there, getting acclimated, and you feel like it's not a rush. Saturdays, you're kind of in and out, and you miss your family or whatever when you're on those trips. But me personally, I like leaving on Friday because it feels like, that camaraderie is even tighter. Like, you're with your brothers for an extra day. Like, what time it is when you're going on that trip. So personally, I like leaving on Saturdays. You still get the same amount of work done either day. It's just, to me, you don't have that chance of being jet lagged for the next day or stuff like that. And I'm not trying to give excuses or nothing, but I just feel like you have an extra day to recover if you leave on Friday.
All right, well, one more question for Adrian Phillips, and that is, what happened last Saturday against Oklahoma, friend?
I knew it was coming,
That's
man.
so
Yeah, you knew we had to ask you now. You knew it.
Saturday I was on edge. People had to talk to me a certain way because I was hot. But it's a rivalry. That's what happens in a rivalry. It doesn't matter what the record is. We were both undefeated, but it doesn't matter who has the better team or whatsoever. It just matters who shows up. And we made some plays, but they made more of them. So hats off to them. But I'm hoping that, we do what we supposed to, and we'll see them in the Big 12 championship, and then it'll end the right way. Yeah,
well, next year it'll be just a regular day in the SEC West between these two teams. That'll be weird.
For real. I know that's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see it, though, because we got these boys over here in the SEC, D.A., Hunter Henry, Jay Mills and those guys, especially the Bama guys. You know how they are.
Yeah.
Thinking that we just going to come in and make the conference weaker, so I can't wait.
Well, Adrian, good luck on Saturday, good luck on, Saturday because Texas plays Houston, although that is next Saturday. So good luck on that, and good luck this Sunday, and we'll catch you down the road. Thank you.
All right, always a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely. Same here. There goes Adrian Phillips with us on the Harbor One hotline.